If you're here, chances are you're going through a twin flame separation, and it's not easy. You might be wondering, do they feel the pain too? Are they hurting as much as you are? Today, we are diving deep into the truth behind twin flame separation pain and signs that your twin flame feels it, and how to navigate this phase with wisdom. Stick around because I'm going to share some real life experiences from my twin flame clients that will blow your mind. Hey, beautiful souls, welcome back to Soul Alchemy by Shraddha, your safe space for all things spiritual, self growth, and twin flame magic. First, let's quickly define twin flame separation. If you've met your twin flame, you know that the connection is intense. It's not just a romantic bond, it's a spiritual mirror. But with that intensity often comes separation. Why? Because twin flames trigger deep healing. They bring up wounds, fears, and past traumas that needs to be addressed before the true union can happen. It might feel like they have left you without a second thought, but trust me, that's not the case. Many twins separate because the energy becomes overwhelming, not because they don't love each other or care about each other anymore. So let's get to the big question. Do they feel it too? The straight answer to this would be yes. Even if your twin flame is the runner and they seem to be happy, distracted, or moving on, the truth is energetically they are still connected to you. The pain of separation is mutual, even if they don't show it in a way you do. Think about it like this. Imagine two magnets. If you're pulling them apart, there's still a force trying to bring them back together, right? That's the twin flame dynamic. No matter how far apart you are, you're still energetically drawn to each other. Let's talk about some clear signs that your twin flame is also struggling with the separation pain. You will randomly think about them intensely. Ever been going about your day and suddenly a memory of them hits you like a wave? That's not just nostalgia, that's energy transmission. When they are missing you, you feel it. You feel unexplained emotions. If you wake up feeling sad, anxious, or even randomly feel happy, and you know it's not coming from you, that's a good chance that you're picking up on their energy or their emotions are nudging you. This is very common that you will see synchronicities and their name or some random memory will pop up here and there as a sign from universe that reminds you that your soul is still aligned even in separation. And sometimes they reach out indirectly. This could be through dreams or social media post which feels like a direct message that is meant for you, or even a mutual friend might mention about them. Sometimes the runner usually dives into distractions. Many twin flames, especially the runners, they try to suppress the pain by overworking, parting, or jumping in a rebound relationships. But deep inside, they are struggling. So, let me share some real life examples that I have had with a few of my twin flame clients. So, one of my client was struggling after separation from her twin flame, and she was convinced, she was absolutely convinced that he had moved on, and she was on a phase of moving on as well. And she shared that every night between 3 to 3 a.m., she would wake up feeling overwhelmed and she would cry tears, and she had no idea why the tears are coming out. I mean, she had no sadness going on. She had no backup story of why is her body crying. But this would happen to her every single night between 3 to 3:30 a.m. And she reached out to me for a tarot reading. And through the cards, we uncovered that she was energetically linked to her twin. And there was a moon card that revealed hidden emotions. Also, the lovers was in reverse that showed some unresolved issues between them. A few months later, her twin flame confessed that he used to cry every night around the same time, longing for her, and the cards had confirmed that her intuition already knew, and this connection was far from over. I had another twin flame couple that I encountered during the phase of separation. Here, the runner was a female and she moved out to a different country and blocked all the contacts with him. She also entered a new relationship. Yet, the chaser, the one who came to me for a reading, he couldn't escape the signs. Like her initials would pop everywhere. Random songs would play that would remind him of her, and he would also feel intense presence of his divine masculine. So, during this tarot reading session, we were hoping to find some closures, and the card revealed something that was unexpected. There was a high priestess suggesting hidden knowledge, and the wheel of fortune, which indicated divine timing, and there was a Six of Cup that hinted me of reconciliation. And when I told my client about this, he was absolutely not sure what I'm telling him. He was like, "How is that possible? She's not here anymore. She went to a different country. She started a new relationship. That's not gonna happen." And we both ended the session there. And sure enough, after a few months of silence, he reached out again, and he told me that his twin flame told him that she felt the magnetic pull towards him this entire time, and she did had the synchronicities too. She would miss him too, and the only reason that she moved away and blocked him was because she was too scared to confront it at that point. There are many such examples which can give you a confirmation of how twin flames pick up on each other's energy. But that's not the point. The point that I want to talk about here is understand why do you feel your twin flame so intensely and what universe is actually trying to tell you. So when you experience these deep emotional waves, telepathic messages, dreams, and that unbreakable pull towards your twin flame, know that this is not your imagination. It is universe that is actively communicating with you and guiding you through the spiritual journey, which plays a bigger role than just a romantic relationship. The energetic God connection. Twin flames share this strong soul bond that exists beyond time and space. This is often referred to as silver cord or red string theory. This keeps your energy intertwined no matter the distance. How this affects you. You randomly feel their feelings out of nowhere, even if you haven't spoken in months. So, you will experience sudden heart chakra activations, a pressure or warmth in your chest when they are thinking about you. Your dreams become vivid and real, almost like they are visiting you in another dimension. Your body reacts. You get goosebumps, shivers, warmth, and even sudden tears without any logical reason. With these symptoms, the universe is telling you that this is not an obsession, it is a spiritual activation. Your twin's energy is a part of your soul, and your connection serves a divine purpose. If you are feeling them strongly, they are feeling you too, even if they don't admit it. Instead of resisting or fearing this connection, ask yourself, what lesson is this moment bringing me? And how do you navigate through this? So, you need to clear your energies daily, meditate, visualize white light around you, ground yourself in nature. This is universe communicating to you that feeling them is not a sign to chase, but to acknowledge the bond without attachment. The mirror effect of twin flame. Your twin flame is not just a soulmate, they are your mirror. This means that whatever is unhealed within you will be reflected in them. How this affects you. So, if you have abandonment wounds, you might feel like they keep pulling away. If you have fear of rejection, they might act hot and cold and trigger your insecurities. If you haven't healed self worth issues, they might seem emotionally unavailable or distant. What universe is telling you is your twin is showing you. The pain you feel is not just about them, it's about the part of yourself that still needs healing. It means that you need to turn inward and stop chasing external validation. How can you navigate through this mirror effect? Identify your biggest emotional wound and where it started. Heal those. Face your fears, insecurities, and suppressed emotions without any judgment. Do self love rituals, like do things that affirm your worth, whether it's positive affirmations or pampering yourself or setting boundaries. Third reason that you feel your twin flame is because of unfinished spiritual lessons. Twin flames are not romantic connections, they are spiritual catalysts that push you towards higher consciousness. If you're feeling your twin intensely, it is because you are in a phase of spiritual awakening. There are still lessons that need to be learned before reunion can happen. You are being prepared for the next stage of your journey. The pain of separation is not a punishment, it's a period of soul growth. If you keep thinking, why can't I let go? It's because you are meant to integrate the lesson first before the connection shifts. Are you focusing on yourself or just waiting for them? The universe is pushing you to become whole on your own. How can you navigate through this? Is by asking yourself, what is this teaching me? The twin flame journey is not about rushing reunion but aligning with your higher self. You have a purpose beyond this connection. Step into your soul's work. Twin flames also come with soul contracts and divine timings. So, before incarnating, you and your twin flame agreed on a soul contract, a predestined agreement to help each other grow. This means that the timing of reunion is already planned. The separation phase is not permanent, but it is necessary. Certain lessons and karmic cycles must be completed before reunion can happen. The universe here tries to tell that you need to trust the divine plan. Everything is unfolding as it should, even if you don't understand it now. If the reunion is not happening yet, there is still healing left to do for both of you. Your twin is not separate from you, they are already walking parallel to you in this journey. To navigate through this, you can start by stopping forcing things. What is meant for you will not pass you. If you have old wounds, toxic patterns, or fears, work through them. And instead of when they will come back, ask, how can I become the best self? Feeling your twin flame intensely is also a sign of spiritual ascension. Your soul is expanding and you are aligning with your higher self, right? You're basically stepping into your power. So, the twin flame journey is not about external union, it's about inner awakening. You are being prepared for higher mission. Twin flames often come with greater purposes like helping others, spiritual work, or healing. The more you align to your soul's purpose, the more stronger your soul connection becomes with your twin flame. To navigate through this, you need to strengthen your spiritual gifts and intuition. You can start by balancing your feminine and masculine energy. Instead of seeking validation outside, step into your mission, whether it's healing or teaching or guiding others. Focus on why your soul came on earth. Feeling your twin flame so deeply is actually a blessing, it's not a burden. It's a sign of your soul expansion, divine guidance, and an invitation to step into higher love and self mastery. The key takeaway that I want you to take from this video is acknowledge the connection, but without attachment. Work on self healing instead of chasing the reunion, and trust the divine timing and let the universe guide the way. If you ever need any clarity, I'm always here. You can book a tarot reading session through the description below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you some insights. Let me know in the comment, do you feel your twin flames energy? Let's talk. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more soulful conversations like this one. Until next time, keep shining.